toast for the ladies. Coming up on Toast,
you have to understand that whatever you are succeeding at is great. If it's a good family life, it's great.
Right.
That's what somebody is also trying. There's no, you have to succeed at work, family to make it. I speak to people and I see, even from the way they speak, the way they behave, you know that this is not the one. And that's the problem with women. We know this is not the one, but we are trying to force him into that box because it's like, oh, with the kind of job I'm doing, I cannot date some kind of people.
Girlfriends who are around me, they know it because I'm like, yo.
Wait. Girlfriends, as
female friends.
Female friend or girlfriend.
Okay, first of all, thank you.
Can we make a toast for the ladies? No, pop champagne for the ladies. Do you bring the lady at this in the sun? And if you feel like
Good evening and welcome to Toast. My name is Mame Enimwabeko, and of course your Thursday nights only gets better because we are here to serve it to you as we toast to life. And of course I have my able co-host right here in the studio. We have the ever gorgeous Rhoda Odoy. She's into PR, she's also a digital marketer, and she is the CEO of HypeNet. We'll come back and talk more about what you do.
Yes.
And then we have the handsome Nee Vanderpoy.
Hi.
Nee Vanderpoy. Hi. And he's also a creative, he's a musician, a videographer, and also a photographer. And then we have my girl, Mamia, aka Maya Blue, who is also one of the youngest promising Ghanaian artists right here. But I was going to say ladies, then I realized that we have Nee Vanderpoy here.
Yes.
Rhoda,
Yes.
what are your expectations for tonight's show?
To have a very lovely conversation,
Right.
to also pick up knowledge from other people's experience and just have fun.
Okay, is the fun for me? Nee,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
about you?
Me, I'm here for the good times, sharing experiences, and like she said, pick up from other people. I mean, we have our own personal things going on, but it's good to have different perspectives other
Right.
than yours. So yeah, here for the good time.
Maya,
Yeah.
what about
I'm
you?
here to have a good conversation and also learn, from them. And you.
Okay. And of course, before anything, we have Case Cocktail around, and he's about to serve us with some awesome refreshment. Sharon's about to give it up as well, and of course, you can connect with him on all his socials as well, on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Case Cocktail. Let me take my first sip.
Can we make a toast for the ladies?
Let's take a quick commercial break. When we return, it gets deeper and deeper right here on Toast. We'll be right back. You're still live on GHOne TV, and this is Toast. My name is Mame Enimwabeko. Now remember, the creating of great work balance can lead to improvement in overall well-being. However, there has also been studies linking to negative work-life balance to higher rates of burnout, impaired sleep, and multiple illness. Now, guys, this evening's topic is about finding balance between career and personal life. You know, one would say that it's so easy for you to get carried away with either you get carried away with your personal life, or you get carried away with your career life. And I think each and every one of us, we've probably been victim of it one way or the other. But I'm going to start with Rhoda, because you as a woman, number one, I'm saying woman because being a woman is a title on its own, you know, but Rhoda seems to have many roles. I mean, if I'm to call out her accolades right here, let me read it out for you. It's quite steep. You know, she is a certified digital marketer, a public relation practitioner. She's also a CEO of Net Ghana. She has worked with brands such as, you know, Societe Generale Bank, Charterhouse, MTN Ghana, British Council, Musica, Action Chapel, National Ministry of Information, Education and Energy, and it goes on and on and on. I actually discovered her when I was pretty fresh in the Ghanaian scene. I'm saying in the Ghanaian scene because when I relocated to Ghana, she was one of the people that, she doesn't even know this, but I used to follow her actively on social media, because I used to wonder for a lady her age, because she's quite young, Onimbiasa, you know, but she started this very early, you know. So my question to you is, even at that tender age, where I would say for me during that time I was trying to live my best life, you know, but you started it early, you didn't even have time, you know, when you're that age you're usually trying to figure yourself out. True. But for you, whilst I was probably trying to figure myself out, you were out there trying to make it happen, you know. So how would you say that you were robbed of your teenage or your young age at a very, very early stage in life? And how were you able to even keep up with being a regular teenager as well as trying to pursue your career? Okay, so first of all, I wasn't really interested in fun. I think maybe I had my fun when I was in secondary school as a dancer. So I had all the fun and the wait, hold on.
Now I can't dance again.
Or which one?
Come on. Right now I can't dance again. So you know, I had all the secondary school fame and everything. So when I got to university, I realized that I want to do something.
So
like
I've done it all.
I've done it all. I've had going to Fanspim to go and dance. Like all the boys know you.
Okay. Been there, done that.
Exactly. So I realized that no, I wanted something, and I have attitude. Like I usually get tired of things. So I realized that working for someone or working somewhere, it will bring some other side of me that I don't want. So I was like, why don't I start something that can evolve as I grow? So it's like it's a hobby that's actually making me money. So funny, I don't know, maybe I can say my brain developed a lot, because what most of my mates were doing, I saw it to be very childish. Right. So that was one of the things I realized. And I also say the company I found myself in, because I was working with Charterhouse, I was working on MTN Hitmaker, I was working on VGMA. So
I went for Hitmaker twice.
Pardon?
I went for Hitmaker twice.
Yeah, we used to handle your social media accounts. I don't know if you remember me from boot camp, your pictures and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
somebody has been busy.
She started way too early.
I think that kind of company made me who I am today. Yeah. So I could, you know, like when my friends are saying something and where I'm going to, I realize that it wouldn't really work. So I decided to isolate myself. Yes. Okay, so within that isolation, would you say you kind of neglected? Back to the question I'm asking. Would you say you actually neglected, not even your teenage stages in life, but would you also say that maybe you probably didn't find the balance in everything? Was it just work? Oh no, I had fun. Okay. I had fun. I dated. I went to the club. So dating is now fun for you. Okay. Yeah. It for you as well, eh? It can be fun. It can be fun. It can be fun. Okay. So I had fun, but it was minimized. Like there was a goal. So in as much as like I do club, there's other side of me that said that no, cool down. Yeah. So I do it, then I disappear, then I come back into the picture. So you try your best not to get carried away with it. Not to get carried away. Okay. Yes. Okay. Me? Yes. I'm really interested. We'll come back to you. What about you? I mean,
you're an artist.
Yeah.
You're, when it comes to creativity or the creative industry, you're very heavy on it.
Yeah.
Like I said with Rhoda, the reason why I said I'll come back to her is because you know, her being a woman on its own is
Has
another
a whole-
topic. It's
yeah.
another thing altogether.
Yeah.
You know, but for you, being a man,
Yeah.
being a musician, being a photographer, a videographer, you know, clearly it sounds like a very busy task to have. But for you, would you say that you found your balance pretty early, or would you say that it was something that you just had to like warm up into?
I'd go with warm up into, because in my younger days, it was a lot of exploring. A lot. I had my hands here, I was doing this, I'll try this and I'll stop, I'll do this and I'll stop. The guys are going here, we go. Like, I was literally exploring. I was in for the high. Let's go here, let's do this. Like, enjoyment guy. Like, the best way I possibly could, right? So as time went on, then I realized that, okay, I'm more interested in this, I'm more interested in that. I think I'll head in this direction. So I dropped some things, quit some companies and stuff like that. So yeah, I warmed into it.
Okay.
Purely because I was exploring. And I had a good time exploring. Oh yeah, I did. I had a good time.
I can imagine.
Yeah, because
I
she was clubbing, but yeah, we'll also go to parties. And Sunday we have
The View.
The View, you know, the buying and places. Yeah, yeah, we'll go to parties, and back then parties start at 12 midnight. So if you go at 11, 10, why are you going to open the doors?
I see.
Yeah.
But I mean, this question is for the two of you before I even come to Maya. So do you think that, I mean, for the craft you guys do have, is it that you just need to be a great multitasker? Do you just need to be very good at multitasking? Because for someone like me, I get overwhelmed very easily. I don't like pressure, number one. And when I'm doing something, I have to focus on one thing. I don't know how to divide my attentions on two different things.
Okay.
Quick story, like today, I was coming to work. My makeup artist and my hairstylist bailed on me last minute, you know. So I had to make a drive elsewhere to, you know, do my hair and makeup. And that alone was too much for me. So I remember calling my producer, and she just said hello, and I was like, I'm tired. I had a full-blown meltdown on the phone. I had to cry it out, you know. So I cannot imagine having, and even sometimes balancing work with school seems like it's a lot for me, you know. I'm saying this because the two of you sound like you guys are pro when it comes to this. But for the young folks out there, or even for the lady out there that is probably trying their best to be a mother, or for the gentleman out there trying their best to be a father, as well as, you know, keeping up with work, keeping up with other family members and other issues happening around the home. For you, would you say that it's something that maybe you were taught, or it's something like, how do you even advise somebody that's going through this predicament, or someone who's struggling to, you know, find their balance?
Okay, so with me, I always say that you should do a personal assessment of yourself at every point in time. Know your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, your threats. What he can survive is not what, maybe you have a good work career, you may not have a good family life. And you have to understand that whatever you are succeeding at is great. If it's a good family life, it's great.
Right.
That's what somebody is also trying. There's no, you have to succeed at work, family to make it. Maybe yours is family, someone's own is marriage, someone's own is work. You get it. And with our field, you asked the earlier question, in order to succeed, you have to be good at multitasking, and you have to be adaptive to change. Because with our field, every time there's a new camera, there's a new social media trend. So if you want to be in our space, aside being able, you can multitask and be doing nothing. You have to be ready to adapt, like always learn new stuff. They're always updating stuff like that, for you to survive in our space. Yes.
I'll come back to me, but I mean, Maya.
Yeah.
Maya is the sweetheart on the block. You know, she's very young. She is so innocent. As you can see,
making me feel so young.
Good girl.
She's
Good
not
girl.
innocent, so
Enjoy.
No, they pay. Good girl. No, they pay.
Hope you know that.
Ayo, we heard you. But I mean, for someone as young as you,
Yeah.
you're not schooling right now,
No,
are
I'm
you?
not.
Okay, so I'm sure you came out of school not long ago.
Yeah, 2018.
2018. Time's gone past. But I mean, to be this young and to be an artist, I am sure when you came fresh in the scene, there was a lot of pressure to make sure that you make a mark in the industry.
And there's still pressure.
And there's still pressure, But how do you still try and find the right balance? How do you still find time to spend, with your family, with your friends, and also to make sure that you keep up with work?
Okay, so first of all, I think I don't need a personal life right now. I really need to focus because I grew up with my parents, with my family, and so I think I've spent most of my time with them. So now this is my time to make it before, if I want to enjoy or, explore anything, go back to that life. But I need people out there, my friends and, family members to understand that I'm not always going to be there. If you call me for a family gathering and I'm not there, please understand, because we are all trying to make ends meet. You get it? So I can't really relate to balancing personal and, because all I do right now is work. I can boldly hit my chest and say I don't really have friends. It's that crazy. I know people, I go out with people and all that, but I can't really point this person out to be my friend because I'm not good at keeping up.
You're not consistent.
Yeah, you get it. Yeah, because I can be caught up in work so much. As I'm waking up, I'm thinking about how to write a very good song that will put me out there and that will put me on a different pedestal, and I'm not getting that, so it gets me worried. So I cannot text you when I'm in this kind of situation. You get it? So yeah, it's crazy, but I'm getting used to it. It's boring sometimes, by me.
So for you, Ni, back to you. In regards to what Maya said, sometimes even in terms of trying to keep up with things, you're single, right? I don't see a ring.
Oh, I'm single. I'm very single,
Okay. Put it out there.
I'm very, very single.
But for you, Ni, you're single,
Yes, I
right?
am.
So in terms of, should we be worried?
Behind the scenes
we'll talk, right? But how are you able to also, because Maya mentioned that sometimes when you're not in the right frame of mind, when it comes to work, especially when you feel like you're not up there, or you're not really hitting certain targets in life, how are you still able to, because the conversation is to find the right balance. So in regards to finding the right balance for you, when you're in that frame of mind, how are you still able to make sure, like maybe you pull yourself out? It could even be like speaking to your mom, or even spending time with your family or with your friends, and are you also...
Okay, so with me, I choose to be an optimistic person. I love life. The people around me know that they'll say, oh, me is always happy. Yeah, even when he's on a down low, he keeps up a good face. It's because I choose to be happy. I choose to enjoy this life. Now, I'm a firm believer of as above, so below. Your head is above for a reason, right? So if you think that you're going to be okay, you would act it out. That's just how I roll. Now, yes, creative space, but I have a 9 to 5. My 9 to 5, I'm a graphic designer at Express Pay, right? So when I close from there, then I know that it's my time. So how to deal with all that? Yes, like you said, talk to my mom, occasionally. Aside my mom, personally, I have a group of friends that I speak to on a daily. I speak to them on a daily.
Right.
Each of them has a different subject. Maybe I speak to Kwame about this, I speak to Nana about that, I speak to my mom about a certain aspect of my life. So it's communicating. If you keep it in you, it's like keeping cooked rice in a bottle. It will go bad, right? Even cars have exhaust pipes. Why not human beings? Why can't you let it out? Why should you not let it out?
But now here's where it's about to get tricky, because this conversation is about to... Rhoda, I'm going to start with you. I'm starting with you because, in our society, it's usually out there that women are supposed to put their personal life first. When I say personal life, I'm talking about marriage, your home, how to even keep up with the house. It could even be you even taking care of your mom and other people, But for you, I'm saying this because a lot of men are scared when it comes to women who are overly qualified when it comes to career decisions, or even with the things that they're trying to achieve in life. And with you, you wear many hats. You know, you wear countless hats. You know, it took time for me to go through your accolades, or to even let the world know that these are the things you've done, or these are the journeys that you've embarked on. You know, but for you, do you sometimes get worried that maybe a man will be intimidated by the path you've crossed, or by the qualifications or the hats that you wear?
No. So I always wanted to start, like, enter into a serious relationship at 27, like after 27, and I have, so I'm somebody that, like, I have certain boxes I want to tick. So I had certain things in my mind that I wanted, and with my boyfriend, he's fine. He's very supportive too. He doesn't have a 9 to 5. There's nothing wrong with having a 9 to 5. So he sees entrepreneurship the way I see entrepreneurship. He knows the stress involved. He knows the struggles. Even sometimes I have a printing press too. When we are working nights, he sleeps there. So I sort of found somebody who understands who I am. Obviously, you know, with social media, people will text you. I speak to people and I see, even from the way they speak, the way they behave, you know that this is not the one. Yeah. And that's the problem with women. We know this is not the one, but we are trying to force him into that box, because it's like, oh, with the kind of job I'm doing, I cannot date some kind of people. It will just bring mediocrity and yes. So in my relationship, we are fine.
But do you sometimes feel bad that maybe you're putting your career above your relationship in any way?
I think it's structured.
Right.
I see him mostly in the mornings on my way to work. I pass by his workplace. After work 7, I go and see him. Weekends we are together. We go church together. So it's sort of structured. On days where I'm not feeling too well at work and I want to go, because I live a little bit far. I live at Chado and my office is at Medina. He lives at East Legon. Like, I go to his place. So I've sort of had that
routine.
Yes. Okay. So there's a balance.
Let me ask you this. You know, sometimes you've literally laid it out, simple for fair, and we love to see it. You know, but for women, sometimes, I mean, women, when it's coming from us, we tend to be like, yeah, it's fine. Yeah. But if you were dating a man who was very busy, I mean, more than busy, I mean, as busy as you are, would you also see it from the same perspective, or would you also see it from that same light? Oh
yes, like for the past 2 weeks, my boyfriend has had some issues, work stuff. So sometimes you call him, like, you know, Charlie, I understand. You have to understand that it's a phase. The person is going to be in your life forever. So why would you mess up 2 weeks for forever? So it's about maturity. You get it. So I feel that we have to get to that point in our lives where we are ready. So that's how I see it. I also see it like, okay, the business I'm doing, this is the business that another man is also doing, taking care of his mother, his wife, his children. So the way I will not want to mess up my money, that's the same way, the other way around. When you turn the table, do not make demands to your boyfriend that you yourself you cannot provide. Yeah. So when we say understand, you see the youth, we think relationship, oh, you have to be understanding, I have to be quiet. No. Understanding is do unto others what you want others to do unto you. If he's having, like you say, you're having exam, you are stressed. So we should also understand that the man can also be stressed. So when he's in that moment, let's give him space. Yeah, they call it like peace of mind. Okay. It's just a phase that you get out of it. So that is like some of the things that we have to do as women. Because we are looking at the moments, but if there's something you are going to have forever, why do you want to mess it up?
Okay. Now we're about to enter into the story time on Toast. We'll start with Maya. Yeah. Have you ever been in a relationship? Have you dated before?
She's young.
You've dated?
At what age?
At what age?
I think I met him when I was 19.
19?
Yeah, after school. Yeah, after school. I think we dated for about 2 years or so.
2 years?
Yeah, he was quite toxic. He was very abusive, so I had to just leave. Yeah, I had to run, yeah.
Okay, but you being a star now.
Oh, Mike.
Are you not?
You know, would you say that your career has cost you in a way, in the sense of you losing, let's say, a family member, a relationship, or even a friend?
Oh Okay, so first of all, I think I've lost my religion. I don't know how to put it, but I'm supposed to be an Adventist, right? Yeah, my dad is an elder, and my mom is a very strong believer. And here lies the case. I'm wearing earrings, and now I have not just one, but I mean a lot. And I have a little tattoo here. Okay. Yeah, so I've lost, I cannot really go to church anymore because I am scared that people are going to judge me. And I don't even care about those things, but then I'm thinking about my parents, how they are going to feel when someone approaches them and they're like this and that. So first of all, I cannot go to church because of who I am right now. And of course, I've lost a lot of friends and some family members who call and they're like, I need to pay my son's school fees, and they think you've gotten everything figured out and you have it all, but then that's not how it is. And even if I have it, I have to think of my immediate family members. So yeah, so I've lost a lot of people and some friends that I really cherished a lot, but maybe because of some words that were uttered, we both lost each other. Right. So I mean, these are it's normal, because I feel like when we are growing up, we tend to outgrow some things and we cannot even fight it. It's nature. So we just yeah.
So back on the religious aspect of things, you mentioned that you cannot go to church anymore because, let's even put that aside. So right now, how do you even make time to even go to church? Because you seem to always constantly be on the road.
Yeah. So recently, I think I've been to church twice, but not my church.
The whole year?
Yes.
Oh, we can't say the whole year. We can't say the whole year.
The whole year.
First quarter.
The first half of the year.
Okay, first half.
So that's like...
Okay, so this Sunday will be the third one.
Oh, I mean, that's not bad.
Yeah.
There's 4 Sundays in a month.
Yeah.
And in a whole year, in 6 months, you've only been to church. You tried.
Sometimes it's very crazy. I passed by my church, Achimota SD, and I feel like I really want to go to the church because I was born and bred in it, but I cannot go because what if someone sees this and they're like, what's this? I can't lie that it's a sticker. It's actually a tattoo.
Well, now they know.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
I really cannot go to church.
Yeah, and my earrings, I cannot take some off because they are still new. You get it? So yeah, these are, and I think sometimes it's all in my mind. I can go and say, okay, I don't care about anything, but my own conscience doesn't allow me.
Let me also ask you this.
Yeah.
So would you say that you also didn't find the right balance to things because you knew when you were getting these piercings done, right?
I mean, I'm young. I'm exploring. This is my time to have fun, right? This is not the time we're having fun. I'm 24.
Yeah, I can't relate.
Yeah, I feel like throughout my childhood I was deprived of some things, and because of how they made it look like, and society makes some things look very bad and all that. But growing up, these things just happened, and it wasn't like I even planned to do them. Like piercing, I think I had my ear pierced already when I was very young, but I never wore earrings. It was my auntie who did it. My dad was very mad at her and all that. But then when I grew up and then I tried it on, I actually looked good in the mirror. I was like, okay, let me try putting it on for some time. And a family. So I was like, yeah, let me get more. And it's very addictive. So yeah, I've just put a hold on it. I wanted to go and do this side, but I'm slowing down.
What's it?
What's changing? Okay. Nee.
Yes.
I keep running to Rhoda because I'll come back to you. Would you say that there's been any point in time where you've been so drawn into this career thing that you've ended up being depressed in any way?
Personally, okay, let me take it from the point where, like you're saying, or as you said, woman comes with its own things. Let me put it that way. Same with that, being a man, especially firstborn male child, also has its things about it, right? So yes, there have been times where I have, like, I cry my own cry in my own corner. I'm down and I want things to go a certain way, and they are not going in that direction. I want to provide some things for my siblings, my family, and for myself,
Your
right?
girlfriend.
He doesn't have a
I don't have a
girlfriend.
girlfriend.
Yeah, he's been waiting for me.
Oh, hey.
Hey, I see.
So, I mean, yes, I have fallen in that. Did we say depression?
Depression.
Choice of words matter a lot to
Down.
me. So,
Okay.
So yeah, downtime. I've had downtimes before, and to say that because of I wanted to reach a certain level, and I wasn't reaching. Yes, I have.
I mentioned to Rhoda last time that growing up, mitty free. Like I literally wanted to do it all. I wanted to explore. I wanted to backtrack time and do the things I wanted to do when I was 16. So the time that Rhoda had found herself and she's working, I was living the 15 girl. I went through 15 years at the age of, let's say, 21, 19. By the time I was like 26, I was still living there, 18, so it didn't really benefit me in that way, but everything happens for a reason. For you, Maya, looking at you and obviously looking at Rhoda's face, it looks like, oh, I can't relate, because she's thinking, you go through it, you come out of it, But with that being said, and also focusing on the fact that you mentioned that when it comes to your career, there's pressure on you to give out hit songs. Do you find yourself, would you also say that the reason why you also don't have friends is because you're trying to make hit songs, number one, and number two, have you ever had a moment where you're like, hit songs, Nemba? Me too, I don't have friends. I don't have a social life. Has it drawn you into any negative mode, or would you say that it's gotten you into a depressive state at any given time?
I feel like these things are normal. You get you depressed. You get down sometimes. It's just normal like that. And one thing I always tell Rishi's mom, we are very close like that. So one thing I always tell her is that when I'm posting a lot, it means I'm down. I really want to cry. So I just want to post some funny memes. And I'm a very positive person. I like to wake up in the morning and post positive stuff so that I'll get a good day or something. But there's been a lot of times that I feel like my career is not going like how it should go. Sometimes I have this crazy performance ideas that I want to put out there, but I'm not even getting the platform or the opportunity to do it, and it gets to me sometimes and I cry a lot. I'll just cry in my room and come out and I'm smiling, and you won't even notice that I just cried and all that. So it's crazy, but then I think you just have to find someone you can talk to, someone you can get close to, even if you don't have friends. There should be this one person that you trust a lot.
But do you think it's healthy that it's not just you, a lot of people tend to cry behind closed doors, especially when they're going through a whole bunch of things. Do you think it's healthy when you keep it to yourself, or shouldn't it be you maybe seeking help or even speaking to somebody out there?
So one thing my dad always tells my road manager when I'm going through something, I'm crying, and he calls, my dad is my best friend, literally. So whenever he calls him that, oh, your daughter is crying, blah blah blah, he'll be like, allow her, let her cry. It's very healthy when you cry it out. And one thing about me, naturally, once I cry it out, that's all. I'm never going back to it. So you don't have to keep things inside you. That's what actually causes depression, and it takes a very long time for you to get out of that. And I wouldn't advise anybody to keep anything inside. Talk about it, but talk to someone you trust, not just anybody. Because you're going to be more depressed when it's out there.
Truth.
Okay. Now it's story time on Toast.
Okay.
So this is where I want to actually allow you guys to let me know how you guys think when it comes to situations. So there's a lady, right? She's like Rhoda Pro Max. She is basically doing the most, has like a lot of businesses around, career woman. And bear in mind, before she married her husband, this wasn't the case. She was very young. She had one or two things that she was doing on the side. The husband has like a regular 9 to 5, and as time went along, the lady managed to build herself up so well that now she has businesses all around the world. She's traveling up and down, and she's given, like, she has kids, but she has nannies around, and everything. The unfortunate thing is, now with all these businesses comes greater responsibilities, right? Okay. The husband, unfortunately, isn't really getting the time to spend with the wife. Kids don't get to see the mother very often. But right now, she's bringing in the stacks. She's making them money, She's doing all the
she got the bag.
But he's not seeing it like that. to the point that when there's bigger bills to be paid, she brings all the money on board.
Wow.
But the husband is saying, yo, no, I need my wife. The kids need their mother. And you know, it's been a back and forth conversation. Now they've gotten to the point where the husband is like, I can't take it anymore, because this has been going on for years. So the husband wants to actually file for a divorce. And the wife feels as though the husband is overthinking. In this situation, if you were the wife, or if you were the wife's mother, or if you were the husband, I mean, you know, from his perspective, how would you handle such a situation? Do you feel as though the wife is overdoing it, or do you feel like the husband is overthinking? What do you think, Rosa?
I mean, I want to be the husband.
Okay.
If I was the husband, I'll quit my 9 to 5 and join the ladies.
We all do.
You get it? Because that's what's bringing the money. That's what's doing it. So why don't you also come in, also be a managing director, so that your wife can have some off days? Then you get.
The thing is, we're talking about finding the right balance when it comes to your career. As a woman, being a woman is a calling on its own. Being a wife is a calling on its own. You knew exactly what you were signing up for. Do you get it? So as you felt like your responsibilities were going high, shouldn't the office of your marriage also be a priority for you? You know, you start traveling around, clearly you start making more money, you know that definitely the responsibilities are going to get out of hand. So in this situation, again, do you not feel like the women tend to prioritize their career before anything else?
Yes, but I think she's also feeling that way because the husband is not providing as much as she is to support. So she sees that, no, in the end, I'm the provider. If I go down right now, like he can't handle stuff. So in order to have a balance, I feel that one, she should create a work structure whereby she always doesn't have to be there. Because like if she can have a PA she can trust, if it's issue of trust, bring your husband into the business. She quits his 9 to 5, because in the end, no offense, you are building somebody's company where you can also come in and help your wife. Where maybe certain meetings, the woman will delegate the husband to go, so that she can have time for the kids. Or there are certain days where the man is the one running the show, then she has time for the kids, so that they can find a balance. Because I'll not say she should quit her job. Because the moment you quit your job now, it will move from you are too busy to now you are not doing anything, you don't have money. Another problem will come in the marriage. Yes. So that's my view.
I love to see the women win. The girlfriends who are around me, they know it, because I'm like, yo.
Wait. Girlfriends, as
female friends.
Female friend or girlfriend.
Okay, yeah, choice of words. Choice of words, right? Choice of words, thank you. The female friends who are around me.
Are you sure it's truly female friends?
Very.
Brother, you know best.
I don't believe it.
Oh! But it's fine. It's fine. But yeah. The female friends who are around me, I'm always gassing them. I'm like, yo, go get it, go get it. So if that's the case, like she said, communicate. You need to talk to her. Remind yourselves why the two of you got together in the first place, right? Because last, right, when all that money drops, it is a human being that will take care of you. No man is an island, right? So last, when the money drops, when all else fails, and you are sitting in a hospital, it's a human being that will take care of you, right? Now, fine. There's that. Then you need to, like she said, which I think is a very great idea. You could quit your job. I have a friend who is a dressmaker, right? Her husband did exactly that. Quit his job, and now he's the, I think, operations head in her dressmaking business, right? Not in sport, right? Not in sport. It's a win-win at the end of the day. But here's the thing: if the guy or the man isn't one to question himself like I did, who are you? What do you want?
Right.
Where are you going? How do you get there? Because honestly, it's a very beautiful thing to have a family that is moving forward, and you could see, once you see the family, say, this is a beautiful family. So find middle ground, basically. Find middle ground.
The balance.
Exactly, the
balance, baby.
It's the balance, right? I'm not saying it's entirely easy,
right,
but like, you can find it, you can make it, you can create it. So communication is not only when there is a problem, it is before, during, and after whatever it is that is going on. I would tell the man that if you really value the family that you have created, like you said, it's a long-term thing. It's not because of one job, which is fine. It's bringing in the millions. Who doesn't like money? But like I'm saying, if the money goes away,
what stands?
What stands?
Maya with no friends.
And boyfriend.
I'm going to ask you a completely different topic, and then I'll ask everyone else the same question. So what do you do to unwind?
Well, I think I don't want to say I just record. I just go home sometimes and I have a little time with my family and I'm good.
When you say home, you mean to visit your mom and your dad?
Yeah.
Okay. Brother. So for you, I'll ask you that. And then also, let's bear in mind, there are market women out there that work sometimes Monday to Monday.
Yeah.
Sometimes Monday to Saturday.
Yeah.
They can't unwind the way we want to unwind. But if for any reason any market woman is watching us right now and they've taken a thing or two from what you guys have said and they want to also try and find a balance as to how to, even just be there and see, life is already too difficult for you not to find the perfect balance to things. And if you're like me, please, you don't like stress, find time for yourself. But Rhoda, what advice do you have for the market woman out there that probably wants to, they don't even know what balance is, but now they know what balance is and they want to find the right balance when it comes to their life? And also for you, what do you do to unwind?
I travel.
Okay.
I like traveling. So as much as possible, I try to travel every 3 months.
Hey!
Oh.
What do you expect? Hold on. Every 3 months.
Yes, or as 3 to 4 months. Yes. So sometimes I do African trip, I do Europe. So I call it sea occasion. So there's the African edition, there's the Europe,
Come on.
One of the producers at the back said,
I want to be like you when I grow up.
So that's the hashtag. If you're on my social media, you see it. But this year I haven't gone, Charlie.
what day?
Maybe next month I'll go.
Wow. The market woman clearly cannot do everything.
Oh, there are nice places in Ghana. I started discovering Ghana. There's even Ebri, there's Adom waterfalls. There are a lot of nice places in Ghana. You can just go and sit there. There are beaches. They actually, because I was wondering, people are always coming here. Why are they going to? There's Cape Coast Castle. There's a lot. I went to Takoradi. There's Maha Beach Resort.
Maha Beach Resort.
There are a lot of beaches there, and they are not that pricey. Even there's the Legon Botanical Gardens. You can do a lot of stuff there. So I think the other thing too is that we also feel that mutual handed could do. No, sometimes invest in yourself.
That's right.
Because if you fall that you collapse right now, what happens
Your
to
investment is not going with you.
and at least take some rest, like take a break. Because right now there's outbreak of high blood pressure and all these things. Yes.
All of that.
Yes.
So Maya, what's your final thoughts on everything that we've said? Everything. I mean, I'm sure you've learned a lot as well because you're dealing with people with experiences. You have Fine Boy, that piece, right? And we also have Rhoda, who's doing extremely well.
See occasion.
Okay. So, what's your thoughts on everything?
In as much as we're trying to chase the paper, the bag, and getting that career, the goal, and all that, we have to find ways and means to balance everything and to make sure we are being there for our, relatives and our personal people. Yeah. So it's been fun. It's been educative. You are still watching Toast. We'll be right back.
Nice.
Okay, so here comes the games. Thank you very much, Sharon.
Hey, games.
So public service announcements, I have no idea what this game is about. However, tonight I'll be quizzing you all on some movies. Your clue for this quiz is Ghanaian movie. Okay. So I'll start with Maya. I will start with Maya. Which year was the movie Kumasi Yonko released? Was it 2003 or 2001?
2001, I was 1 year old.
Hey.
2003, I was 3 years.
Wow.
Just take a wild guess.
Yeah.
2003.
2001. Okay. So I'll move to Mr. Vanderpoy. What was Van Vicker's character name in the movie Beyonce, The President's Daughter? Was it Raj Johnson or Raj Benson?
Hey.
Wow.
Van Vicker, Beyonce, President's Daughter, Raz Johnson.
Raz Benson.
Ha. I do Benson.
Wrong.
Oh,
It's Raj Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was easy.
That was easy, right? I wish I came to you, but never mind.
I like Bushia.
You like Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan, Avengers, Spider-Man.
Okay, Chinese
Sini, yeah.
Okay.
Shifu.
Journey to the pizza, yeah.
Rhoda, when was the movie A Country Called Ghana premiered? 17th May 2024 or 19th May 2024?
17th.
Correct. 5 points. Well done. Okay. So, Nee,
Yes.
actually, I'm just going to throw this out there. If you
Okay.
get the answer right, you can answer. Who was the lead character in the movie A Taste of Sin? Was it Majid Michel or James Gardner?
Majid Michel.
James Gardner.
Wrong.
Who?
James Gardner.
James Gardner.
So Majid was just a face. Oh, right.
So next one, what was Mercy Asiedu's character name in the movie Asoriba? Was it Asabia or Afariwa?
Asabia.
Correct. So the last question, one of these names was not a cast of the movie Foreplay. Was it Yvonne Okoro, Jackie Apia, Juliet Ibrahim, Yvonne Nelson,
Hey.
Zenel, Zoo?
I'm out.
Juliet
Yeah.
Ibrahim.
Zinel Zoo.
That's right.
Okay.
It's Zenel. It's Zenel. It's Zenel. So I guess Rhoda was winning.
Yeah.
Rhoda was winning. So thank you so much for coming on the show, Rhoda Ojoy.
I have a question for you.
You have a question for me?
You have a boyfriend.
Do I have a boyfriend? Someone's crushing on me.
You asked all of us. I'm also asking
Do I have a
you.
boyfriend? Where is my boyfriend? Thank you guys so much for coming on the show. It's been an absolute pleasure.
You
And
haven't
hopefully-
answered the question.
do I have a boyfriend?
Are you single?
Am I single?
Are you single?
Are you single?
I am, are you?
Are you? I'm taken, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But Maya, are you single?
Yeah, I am. I'm very single. I said it earlier.
Okay. But do you have any new projects coming up?
So I'm currently pushing my baby, and then follow Who Know Road.
Is it?
Yeah, you know
Okay,
it.
I know.
You know the dance.
I can do it when I'm
Yeah.
sitting down.
Like when you stand up there.
Okay. Oh,
We'll definitely
well,
try it.
We'll try it, definitely. And to you as well, do you have any projects coming up?
Yeah, so I'm working on an exhibition
Okay.
titled The Edge of Luxury, that will
Okay.
come out later this year. It's just to
Right.
highlight the simplicity of life and the things that we think are very important. They are basic, but they're like very important.
Okay.
That and a couple of other things. There's fashion in there, there's music in there, there's installations and stuff. Yeah.
Great. Miss Rhoda Odoy, what about you?
Oh, my new baby, my printing press will be 3rd June.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's been an awesome evening. I've learned a thing or two. In fact, I've learned a lot. And as you know,